I literally can't believe my luck. It's been a bit of a grueler on here recently. We've seriously put in some effort, and like just for instance, we come down here on Monday, got a lot of bait out, found some spots, fished the night, and then everything seemed to go against us that day. So I had to go home. All my batteries went flat, all my chargers just totally wiped out for some reason in that 24-hour period. Drove home, done the night, recharged everything, now back down here, and since then it's just been a mission boating around the lake trying to get to a swim. But persistence pays off, and finally, after about 6 nights since the last fish, we've got one, and it looks like a good one. It really does. I don't know, Tom's on his way over now, he's boating over from his swim, and I'm hoping this goes over £30. I mean, wouldn't it be nice, wouldn't it? Look, it's a bit of a donkey, I can't believe it. It's not as big as some of the ones that we've seen in here, but it's a bloody good start, and I'll be happy with that. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Finding unknown chunks. After everything we've been seeing, we have seen some good ones, and there's also been a lot of small ones, so this one is well worth. That's a 30, isn't it? That's good. Look at this. It's what we're down here for. Catch wild commons like this. Look at it.
The shoulders on that.
Look at the frame on that beast. The take was mental. All we've been doing over the last few sessions is just chasing them about, and over the last few days decided to put a bit of bait out and just sit on it, and I found that really hard this morning, but we got one. I'm quite intrigued to weigh it as well, but we ain't got a set, so have to go back to the van. Cool.
Go get a bigger one.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Oh. Come on then! Yes. Seems like all that effort's worthwhile when you catch ones like that.
Wicked.
That's one. Nice one, man. Yeah. Whilst I recasted setting the trap for another wild carp, Tom was out on the boat about to drop his own rig, and just before he could, I was calling him through on the walkies, telling him not to bother, as I had another surprise waiting in the sack.
Well, then what's happened?
Well, slipped back the other fish. Tom's disappeared down into his little Tinker Bay, we call it.
Oi.
And then the other rod is just absolutely melted off, and got another one, and this one looks a bit bigger, and it's definitely got a bit more colour to it. So just gonna finish me old croissant, and we'll get her out and weigh it.
Sweet.
You literally can't beat these adventures, can you? Oh.
Nah, honestly, best buzz ever.
Hope this one does it, mate. I really hope so. Are you ready? It's pretty solid, this one. What do you reckon? You reckon it's done it?
Yeah, I reckon so. 30, 33.
Really? I have no idea, mate. Like, $31.8.
Woo!
Sick.
Well, you've done it now. You got that? I told you. I said I wouldn't give you 30 for the last one.
Fucking done it.
Go catch your 30, and then I'll get a
did.
FaceTime about half hour later.
You literally didn't. You didn't give me much grace on the last one, did you?
I mean,
it was close. It was close. It weren't that much smaller than this.
go hard or go home, mate. And you've done that. And I've got to say, this one's a bit nicer looking as well. That colour.
You couldn't write it. We've actually put in some serious graft over the last few days, and it all comes good at once. Had one that was pushing, well,
£28.
yeah. I thought it was pushing 30, and Tom giving me about 28 for it, but this one's done 31.8, and got a lot nicer scales to it, a lot nicer colour. It's a bit in proportion, this one. The other one was had some serious shoulders on it. Look at that,
Jack, mate, that is a beauty.
That's what we come here for, Tom boy. Catch these big wild carp, and we're pretty sure out there there's fish that are bigger than this, and but I'm not complaining about this. It's got to be out there one of the biggest wild fish I've caught, to be fair. Nice. Let's get it back. As you can probably tell, I'm on cloud 9 at the moment. It's been a really good day so far. One last look at that. Mwah. Let's get it back. Look at that. Yes!
Sausage rolls.
Yeah.
As if my session wasn't going well enough as it was. After slipping that comment back, I just could not believe my luck. This lake is so big, so vast, that targeting any fish in here would be a real challenge. But there was one fish in particular that I'd seen pictures of many years ago, and the percentage of mirrors in this lake is probably about 1%. I've only ever seen two, and one that I saw pictures of years ago is believed to be around 50 years old, and I cannot believe what popped up in front of me right there and then in a big ball of weed. And when it slipped over that net cord, that was a moment that I will treasure for a long time.
There's a handful of mirrors in there that are in 120 acres, and there's one that's believed to be around 40 or 50 years old, and I think it's it. I'm pretty positive that this is the same fish. I mean, how's your luck? And I think it's another 30, so these days don't come that often, do they? Most certainly the oldest carp I've ever caught, I think. Look at these wrinkles everywhere. It's just so old. Certainly the oldest looking fish I've ever caught, I think. Look at it. It's certainly been through the wars, and it certainly has had an easy life living in here, that's for sure. Battered by the weather, this place does throw some conditions at you, that's for sure, and he's put up with it all his life. It's a proper wrinkly old one. £31 on the nose, second 30 of the day, and one that was touching.
28.
Come on then, look at it. This is one special carp, and I am so glad to have caught it. There you go. Don't know how many more years she's got left in her, but wow. It's been a special old day. It's been a special day. Sometimes you just get it right, don't you? How's your luck?
Where's my luck?
How's your luck,